What is marketing? What is marketing? You're in charge of marketing?
Right.
Then you should be able to define it, right? You feel pressure? Would you like to go around to somebody else first? The correct answer is everybody has a piece of the puzzle, but it's more comprehensive. You had a more comprehensive answer, and that's why I would say that you're getting closer to it. It's a much more comprehensive type of thing. The problem with marketing is that everybody uses the word, and nobody knows what it means. If you talk to a real estate company, if you go into a brokerage relationship with someone, they'll say, we're going to take care of marketing. And what they mean is they're going to take care of sales. They don't mean marketing. You go into an advertising agency and they're going to say, we'll take care of your marketing. And what they mean is they're going to take care of your advertising and your promotion. They don't necessarily mean that they're going to be talking about marketing. It's very important that if we're going to do effective marketing, that we understand what marketing is. Don't you think? Sort of becomes the foundation of what it is that we're doing. Now, David, you want me to pinpoint you and see if you can come up with an answer?
No,
do you remember? No, you let me do it? You want to let me take care of it?
You can deliver it better.
Okay. Marketing is an attitude. Marketing is an attitude. And if you go back and look at businesses and the history of businesses, you can see an evolutionary process in what we do and the way that we do it. So, how many of you are custom builders? All right? A custom builder is building a specific product for a specific customer. And there's a one-to-one relationship there. You're building a customized product and you have a product orientation. You're trying to build the best product possible for your customer. And that is the initial philosophy of business, that we're going to specialize and concentrate on the product. Build a better product and people beat a path to your door. Doesn't happen though. Doesn't happen though. So what we learned in the business community is that a product-oriented philosophy is not always an acceptable philosophy. What we decided to do then is to take advantage of economies of scale, mass produce different things, widely disperse them, distribute them throughout a broader area, and use these factors of production, the economies that we can get through scale, and offer products out there. And we began to adapt a production philosophy. We use the term production builders. Who are they? Who's a production builder in this area? Pulte. Okay. Yeah, we all know what they are. Now, what do? They buy in mass. They buy dirt in mass. They concentrate on the factors of production, try to get the unit cost down as much as possible, and offer an economical product to a broad base of business. That doesn't work as well as either. There's a limit on what you can do with that. And both ends of the spectrum, we realize that a product perspective and a production perspective, something else has to be superimposed over the top of it. And what we began to do is to go to a sales philosophy. And the sales philosophy is, okay, here's my product. Didn't you say you had 2 salesmen? Here's my product. Go out and push it into the marketplace. And that's the key word, push. All 3 of these philosophies push a product into the marketplace. Well, marketing is a philosophy that says, wait a minute, that may not be the best way to do things. It takes your idea. Let's go out and look at what the market is, define what the target market is, and then, and only then, we look internal to our organization and determine what our capabilities are, and devise a product, target a product, specialize a product to the target market that we're trying to serve. So marketing, if you ever get asked the question, is a philosophy. And the philosophy of business is looking to the customer to tell us what to do. And if we accept that fundamental, then we're moving forward. Peter Drucker was a writer. He's had a write-up in USA Today, a Wall Street Journal recently. He died last year. But he was a very prolific writer. And if you ever want to learn a little bit more about marketing on a periodic basis, there's a book that you can get at Barnes & Noble, The Writings of Peter Drucker. And they're about 1.5 pages, 2 pages, something along those lines, that you can read through before you go to bed at night. Read one idea that he has. But Peter Drucker said marketing is so basic that it cannot be considered a separate function. It's the whole business seen from the point of view of its final result. That is, from the customer's point of view. The customer's point of view. And that's what really changes the marketing attitude from the other three that we talked about. So as we move forward, what we're going to do is to look out and say, okay, here's a target market that we're trying to serve. We do other things with that market, quantify it, those kind of things. And then we develop the product that will allow us to serve that market a little bit better.